Hi students, in this video we're going to discuss how to apply for dual credit. There are four main steps in the dual credit process: applying to Lone Star College, qualifying with test scores, registering for classes, and paying for those classes. We're actually going to only review applying and qualifying with potential applicants. Only students who've finished the whole process will need to watch the registering and paying for fall classes. So in step one, what you're going to do is you're going to create an account with Lone Star College. You're going to do this by going to applytexas.org. This is the same platform that our seniors use when they're applying to Texas public universities. So when you create the account, you need to follow the instructions I've posted in your course called LSE Application Instructions. So everything I'm about to review, all the notes are in those instructions, so don't feel like you have to take any vigorous notes. Once you set up your Apply Texas account and follow the instructions in applying for Lone Star College, you're going to end up receiving 3 emails. The first 2 will come from Apply Texas. One will say that thank you for creating your account. The second one will say thank you for submitting an application to Lone Star College. When you get this email, you'll see an application ID. That is not your Lone Star College ID number that I'm waiting for. So make sure that you actually get an email from Lone Star College. That's the important email that you need to be looking for. This email should come within 1 to 2 days. If you do not get this email, you need to check your spam or call the Lone Star College Help Desk for assistance. In this email on the top right, you'll see your Lone Star College ID, that important number that I need. And then you'll also have a to-do list. So just ignore that to-do list because it's going to include some of those things that I told you in a previous video that I told you to disregard. Once you receive that email with your Lone Star College ID, you're going to complete the new to dual credit course request form that I've posted for you. Once you, on this form, what you're going to do is you're going to submit to me your Lone Star College ID, the courses that you want to take, and your plans for testing or qualifying. I'll go over the qualification steps in the next video, but that is the most important form. That form is the form that I need and that tells me that you're planning to take dual credit classes. So once you submit that form, then you can move on to setting up your My Lone Star account. So this is the account associated with your Lone Star application. And so you're going to go to that website. You're going to avoid using your phone. Don't use your phone and don't use the Chrome browser. It's not very friendly with those applications. You're going to go to mylonestar.edu. You're going to click Get Username and enter your Lone Star ID to get your Lone Star username that they assign you. And then you're going to create a password by clicking Reset Password. It's going to ask you to set up several security questions, so make sure you write those down in case you need to reset your password. So after this, make sure that you keep a record of your Lone Star College ID, your My Lone Star username and password and set security questions, and your Apply Texas username and password. You can use the password keeper I've posted for you to keep up with these because you're going to need these later. That Lone Star ID, you're going to need it throughout the whole time. You're going to need it when you are paying for your classes or when you're going to look things up. That My Lone Star account, you're going to use it when you pay for your classes, or if you want to look up your courses or your grades for your Lone Star classes. So make sure you keep up with all of those. And Apply Texas, just like I said earlier, you're going to use that when you apply to college as a senior. You don't have to create a new account. So make sure that you write those down. Another thing that you might see listed in your to-do list is the pre-assessment activity. This is not required for all students. It's required only for students who do not qualify with PSAT, SAT, or ACT scores. So I'll be talking more about qualifying in the next video. I want to mention first the priority deadline for submitting your course request form. That is January 29th. So by January 29th, I would like you to have completed this step 1 of creating an account with Lone Star, setting up your account. And if you do need to test, I want to make sure that you've completed your pre-assessment activity. The reason why we have such an early deadline of January 29th is that the majority of students, sophomores especially, are going to qualify for dual credit by taking the TSI. And in order to take the TSI, you have to follow a process. You have to get a testing ticket from Lone Star College, and that could take up to 2 weeks to get a testing ticket. So please, if you have any friends who are interested in dual credit, please encourage them to join the course and start going through step 1 so that they can finish everything in time.